If you're a fan of tiny scale paper airplanes, or if you have some time to kill at your desk, then stay tuned because today we're going to show you how to build this beautiful paper Japanese Zero in just a few quick easy steps on RC101 with the Taoist Flyer. The Japanese Zero was suggested to us by our top donators, so I wanted to design something that looked good and was able to fly back to you when you threw it. I was really happy with the prototype the first time I threw it, and it flew across the room and landed on its landing gear like a real airplane. It's pretty easy to build. Just download the 8.5 by 11 inch picture from the link in the description and print it out on normal printer paper. Nothing special. You can print enough parts on one piece of paper to build multiple airplanes in multiple sizes, and there are always extra parts if you make mistakes, so don't worry. The large version has a wingspan of about 3¼ inches, and it's pretty easy to cut out all the parts and glue them together. Elmer's glue works best, but don't use too much. I like to use little dots of glue around the edges like rivets, then place it between two books to dry for a few minutes to prevent warping. Once you have all the parts cut out, you can start by gluing the main fuselage together. Remember not to glue the bottom of the fuselage together until after you slide the wings in. Next, fold up the tabs on the two tail pieces and glue them into place. Take care with the tail to make sure it's level and even on both sides. Next is the all-important nose weight, the actual and artistic engine of the aircraft. Fold the white part up and hide it underneath the engine. Next, cut off the nose cone from the front of the fuselage and glue the nose weight on. Then glue the two halves of the propeller together to give it strength, and glue it to the front of the aircraft. After that, you can glue the nose cone back on, and you're ready to move on to the details like the guns. Roll up the 4 small rectangles to make the guns, and glue them to the underside of the wings where the lines indicate. Then glue the landing gear parts and the gas tank parts together, slide the gas tank between the wings and glue it in place, and then glue the landing gear to the underside of the wings next to the inner guns. A little extra glue on the landing gear tabs where they bend helps keep them straight during hard landings. If you want to go that extra scale mile, you can always cut out 2 pieces of thread and glue them between the antenna mast and the tail. It doesn't seem to negatively affect flight, and it looks mighty nice. When it comes to flying this aircraft, it can do a few tricks. One of the easiest to pull off is to make it do a loop and land on your desk right in front of you. Simply cut out some flaps on the tail and bend them up. Then hold the aircraft upside down and throw it upwards and forward. It should do a loop and land right in front of you. Little bends of the tail flaps make a big difference, so experiment and see what other stunts you can pull off. If you want longer distance flights, bend the tail flaps down so it doesn't stall. You can also try adding more nose weight to make it fly faster and further. When I started designing this one, I didn't know what to expect, but I have to say I'm really impressed with how well it looks and how well it flies. I hope you guys have fun with it. Don't forget to let us know what you think in the comments. And remember, it's completely free to download the blueprints from the link in the description, but if you want to donate to help support future videos, please feel free to follow the PayPal link and support us. As always, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for more RC101 with the Taoist Flyer.